Hey guys, just coming on here because I wanted to say that I really want to attempt Vlogmas this month, with today being day number 1. But since I'm new at this, I'm terrible at it. And here's the footage that I got for today. And this. And this. Yeah, so not great. I didn't do a very good job, and I'm hoping I do better tomorrow. But to supplement for today, I did capture some footage for Thanksgiving. I've been meaning to kind of put it out as its own video, but it's taking me so long to edit because it's so long and so much, and I'm so bad, and I hate looking at myself. But you know what? Whatever. I'm going to put it out there and, try again tomorrow, and hopefully I do a better job tomorrow. So here's my Thanksgiving. Hi. Currently in the car. Today is Wednesday, November 22nd, the day before Thanksgiving. I am going to attempt to just capture the Thanksgivingness because I host and cook for Thanksgiving. My hair is wet, so don't mind that. But waiting for the car to heat up, so if you hear some it's a car. But yeah, I'm gonna be going to the store to buy everything I didn't buy because we just came back from San Antonio yesterday. I was freaking exhausted. I was supposed to do all of this yesterday, but I didn't, so we're doing this today. Buying everything, doing the prep work today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna try to capture the madness, because in the morning I'm usually pretty confident, but by like an hour or two before people are gonna show up, I have a mental breakdown. So we'll see how it all goes. Hopefully it goes good. This is my 3rd year hosting, and hopefully I've learned from the last 2 years and we'll get everything done. So I need to go to the grocery store, get like the last of the things I need to get. Hopefully I have everything. I don't want to be that person who goes to the freaking store a day at Thanksgiving, but guess what? We did that last year. It might happen again this year. Gotta go to my mom's to get the turkey, dry brine it, prep dessert, and prep some veggies and whatever, some sides that I can make today. So yeah, let's go. So it's like almost 2:30, 2:20 right now, and I need to get started. I need to brine the turkey. I think I might make pie crust, but everything is a mess. I have to clean this kitchen. It's so bad. This is clean. I gotta put it away. So we're gonna do that first. So we had to run around and look for a salt grinder. Bought this one. I've got my little salt mixture ready for a brine. I'm way behind schedule now, so I'm in a pretty bad mood. Alright, we've got the turkey, and we're gonna start brining. Okay, now I'm gonna make pie dough. Hi. Just cutting in because as I was editing, it looks like, to me at least, that I was crying, and I didn't remember any of this, but after reviewing the footage, I have come to the conclusion that, yeah, I was crying, and it's because I was watching The Crown. I clearly got to the part where Diana died, and it was very sad, and that's it. Today I was going to make pie, but I think I might, so I'd rather have the crust ready. So I've got flour, like sugar, water, and cut butter. We'll get this started. Okay, now I'm gonna start making the tres leches. So yeah, I'm making 3 desserts. We've started 1, this is number 2. We'll get to 3 later. But we'll start with this. Just hopping in because when I was putting all this together, it looks like I must have lost some footage. So just so it's not like so random how I went from here to here, what looks like happened in between is that I made the cake part of the tres leches cake and I took it out of the oven and I'm just letting it cool down before I put the milk in there. And now I'm going to be starting to work on my pie dough. So yeah. Rolled it out, saw the whole thing, and I put it back in the fridge because I was dumb and I put too much water in my dough mixture, so it's like really soft. I'm gonna just put it back in the fridge, maybe hopefully in an hour or 2 it gets even firmer, and then we'll do the rest. Okay, I got into a little bit of panic, like what do I do now, so I'm just gonna do Brussels sprouts prep. Me again. So I'm here again because as I was watching this, it looks like it didn't occur to me that having the faucet running while doing this would be distracting, and it's very distracting. So I'm going to make a note to myself and make sure I don't do that again in the future, but I had to put that up there. Which I'm just going to blanch them. I'm going to boil them for 5 minutes and then put them away probably in the fridge overnight and then cook the rest tomorrow. I just heard on somewhere that it's better to like boil them for a couple minutes and then roast them in the oven, so we're gonna try that this time around, but I'm gonna boil them now and then put them in the oven tomorrow. So I'm just trying to do as much prep as I can do. I'm like, why am I talking like this when this is probably a better angle? I'm gonna just try to do as much prep as I can today because it's just gonna set me up better tomorrow. Like, I am exhausted. I'm so tired. It's only 6:36, but I really, literally, I honestly just wanna curl up and go to bed. But it's gonna be so much easier for me tomorrow if I stay up later and finish all my prep work and then be tired tomorrow, because I'll find energy. I'll like find energy tomorrow, but I'm gonna screw myself over if I go to bed early and not do the prep work. So here I am, exhausted, but I'm gonna do this. So let's go. Oh, and right now I'm just gonna cut off some like the ends right here because I know it looks kind of gross. So I'm gonna cut that off while I'm waiting for the water to boil, and then I'll put them in for 5 minutes and then see, my brain barely works. Put them in 5 minutes, drain them, and I'll try to move on to the next thing and figure everything out from there. So now I'm gonna make the milk part for the tres leches. It's cooled down a lot, still a little bit warm, but I figured that I can make this, poke the holes in there, and it should be cool by that point. And then at least this, well, it's mostly done. I still have to put whipped cream on top, but that I don't mind doing tomorrow morning. That I think will be quite easy. So I'm gonna do this, and then I don't know yet. We'll see what I do next, but let's just get this done. GoPro is dead and I have no more memory space, so on the phone now. We are gonna start with the pie crust. I've got my pie glass thingy. My brain is like not working, but I've got that here. I'm gonna start doing the pie crust, because after that I'm gonna put it in the freezer for like 10 minutes, and then you have to pre-bake it and then make the filling. I feel like once the pie is done, I'm gonna feel a little chill because I've got the 2 desserts done, and then I just need to do the creme brulee, which I haven't started at all, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be too bad. So, all right, that looks good. Let's get started. Start making the turkey stock. I was honestly debating if I should do this right now, but just gonna, like I told myself earlier, get it done now, because I'm gonna thank myself tomorrow. Like, this is for future Lisa, okay, not present Lisa. So let's just get this done. All right, let's set you up. Just gonna cut this up. Carrot, celery, throw it all in here, get it boiling, get it going. Alright, I am gonna put some better bouillon. I only have beef because I got this from Costco. I'm not gonna buy I'm not gonna buy a bunch of better than bouillon when I have one this big from Costco. So we're gonna put a little bit of this in the stock just to give it some flavor. A generous teaspoon. We're putting this on the stove. Oh, like, should I put salt? No, I think the bouillon should be fine. Okay, putting it in. Now let's clean this up. All right, so we've got potatoes boiling. Now make mashed potatoes. Then I've got the stock going. Pie crust is in the freezer currently, just trying to get that real firm because I messed up a little bit, but hopefully no one can tell, especially like taste-wise and everything. And then next I will make the pie filling for the pumpkin pie, and then it'll be creme brulee, and then clean up and clean the house as much as I can, and then I will be done. And it is currently 7:52 and I'm fucking tired. Fuck. So the potatoes are still going. My fork can't go through it quite yet. Hold on. So yeah, it's still good. I still have some resistance. I want to be able to go through it. Like, it's getting there. I moved the stock used to be right here, but I just moved it over here because I need some space, because this will be for my pie filling, and then I'll have to wash it, and then I'm gonna reuse it to make the creme brulee. I am preheating the oven to 425 right now, and the crust, I just touched it. Hold on. The crust, I just touched it, and it's really firm, so okay, like, I'm really hoping it's gonna work out. So once that's preheated, I'm gonna take the crust out and I'm gonna put the pie weights on, which is, I'm just using rice. And then once I get that in the oven, putting it in there for 20 minutes, I'm gonna start making the filling. And then whatever Claire says to do next, I'll do that. I just like pulled out my pan to see how my ramekins will fit, and so far I can get 6 into this pan and 2 in here, but I still have, how many? 8 left. Oops. So I'm gonna have to do 2 batches in order to finish all of it, which is fine. My Brussels sprouts, I just put them in this bag. I'm just waiting for them to cool down completely before putting them in the fridge. And things are starting to come together. The last thing I feel like the thing I need to do before bed is just think about what I'm gonna order tomorrow, because like every year I'm like, oh, I'm gonna change before everyone arrives, and that like never happens. So if I have an idea of what I'm gonna wear tomorrow, like at least I can, that's like one less thing to worry about. And then I can, I'm planning just to braid my hair because I cannot deal. Thanksgiving, it gets so, I don't know why I keep trying to hold the phone, like Thanksgiving just gets so crazy, and since I do pretty much everything by myself, it's like there's like no time for me to really like go and actually put makeup on. So let's get everything else done. Okay, starting off, I'm starting with the pumpkin mixing. We've got 13 minutes left on the pie. So I've never browned butter in my, what are these called? Silver pans, whatever. So I'm nervous because these can get really, really hot, and I don't want it to burn. So yeah, I put it in right away. Like, the butter was already a little bit soft, and I'm sure because of everything else that's going on. And so hopefully this doesn't like, yeah, I'm just nervous about burning. Butter has browned. Let's see if I can show you. Oh yeah, all right. So I'm gonna add the honey. And it's gonna be about a third. Third of a cup. Should have prepared this. That's fine. And I'm gonna stir it around a little bit. Now I'm gonna put it back on the heat so we can get that to boil. Back on here, I let it boil. And I forget what it smells like when it's all boiled, but I'm pretty sure once it is, I just take it off the heat, and it does probably need to cool down a little bit, and then I can make the rest of the filling. Okay, let's check the potatoes. Got my fork. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh my God, yes. Like, do you see how easy it is to just put your fork? Let's see this one. And I put them in whole too, so yes. Okay, cool. So I will drain these right now. Okay, got my mashed potatoes. I don't really follow a recipe for this. I kind of just eyeball it. So I have butter. We like mayo in our mashed potatoes, and I have milk. I put it in this container because my carton ripped a little bit. And then salt. I'm gonna go get my pepper. I always feel like I could use some more, but I'm like, so I don't want to work on it anymore. I think should be good. Okay, here's the mashed potatoes. I'm gonna let that cool down, and I'm gonna transfer it somewhere else because I'm probably gonna need it to use this bowl again later. And then we'll get back to making the pumpkin pie filling. So here's that. Eggs. Starting to freak out because I think I didn't buy enough heavy cream. So we'll see if I have to run to the store tomorrow morning, but not a great feeling to feel right now. All right, let's get started on things. So the filling is ready to go into to the crust when the crust is ready. It smells amazing. I love the color. We've got about 2.5 minutes left for the crust. This is ready. I'm just gonna put this to the side. I turned off the heat for the stock. So stock is pretty much done. I will strain that and put that to the side, and we'll also put that away so I can use that tomorrow when needed. So last thing I need to make is the creme brulee, and then I should be good. So I think I'm gonna clean up a little bit because this is a mess. This is a mess. And then once my station is all cleaned, I will, ooh, it's getting steamy over here. I will get started on the creme brulee. Things are looking good. Currently it is. All right, we're gonna put this in here 45 minutes, maybe more, we'll see. I'm clearly not perfect. It's way thicker over here on the crust than it is over here, but it's fine. That's what makes it homemade. All right, gonna put it in. So this will be pretty much done. Once I get the dishes done, we'll start on that. Yes. Okay, so I filled up my ramekins. I'm just boiling a little bit more water because I didn't feel like there's enough water in here, but there's plenty of water in here, and then I'll be putting it in the oven. But I tried to fill this up, but I felt like it wasn't enough, so I just divided it here. But so I technically have 8 ramekins left. So I tried to double the recipe thinking it would work, but I didn't know how many ounces my ramekins were. It was kind of a guessing game, so I actually don't have enough, and I might need to go to the store and buy more stuff to make the rest of this, which I was hoping I wouldn't do, but it is what it is. So at least I have 8, and then if I have time tomorrow I can make another 8. But I'm happy because at least I have the pie as well. So, oh yeah, here's the pie. Doesn't it look beautiful? Oh, I should put my oven mitt on in case it's still a little hot. Oh, it's not doing it anymore. I had this slight little jiggle right here, but I felt like that's fine. It was very, very slight. There's no cracking. Oh, I guess a little bit of rippling right here, but I can live with that. So I'm happy the pie is done. So now I just need to put away my stock, clean up the rest of the place, and then bake this and put it in the fridge and clean a little bit, and that should be done. So once I put the ramekins in the oven, I'm gonna put it in for about 20 minutes, seeing how it looks then, and then after that, if it stays longer, it stays longer. But to me, considering it's 10:30 and we're almost done, is a win. Yes. Good morning. I'm freaking tired. It is currently, let's see, 6:56. I put that I wanted a 7 a.m. start. Got done really late last night. The creme brulees took longer than I anticipated. I didn't get done until like 11:45-ish, probably closer to 12, and then I went to bed. But got up this morning, braided my hair like I said, did not pick out what I was gonna wear today, so I still have to figure that out, but it's fine. Breaking out a little bit here, whatever. I wanted a 7 a.m. start, so let's get going. By the way, sorry, laptop is gross, but here's my schedule. It's pretty crazy. My pumpkin pie ended up splitting, so I'm a little bit sad about that, but I know it's still gonna taste amazing. Let's take it the creme brulee. I might have overcooked them a little bit because it was just taking so long. All right, let's get started. Okay, so right now I'm gonna make the whipped cream for the rest of the tres leches. It looks like I've been crying because of the onions. I did finish chopping up everything. I don't know, not everything. That's just some of it, but I still have to chop up some garlic. I have a lot of garlic to chop, so I'm gonna do that later. Well, after I do the whipped cream. So the tres leches looks great. I just gotta make the whipped cream, put it on top, and that will be officially done. Here we go. Here's the tres leches all whipped up. It's done. I just gotta wrap it, put it in the fridge, and that's done. I made extra whipped cream for the pie later, so probably will need more. So we're probably gonna have to go to the store. Blech. Okay, so I prepped this a while ago, but I got garlic, sage, Brussels sprouts ready, chopped stuff, farm cheese for the Brussels sprouts, green beans ready, pie's just sitting there. The ham has about 14.5 minutes left, so I'm gonna start prepping the turkey, and things are looking good right now. We'll see how everything goes. Okay, just flip the turkey around. I have to like write this down. I literally have the sloppiest handwriting, if you can even see it. So next I have to flip and baste and add water. So now I just gotta make my sauce that I'm gonna baste the turkey in. I'm also gonna make the stuffing. We're ahead of schedule, so that's the timer. So we are at 10:16. So yeah, I think it's about like 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So I've got my saucepan ready for basting. We have rosemary, garlic, butter, soy sauce, eggs. I just made a mess. Don't know if you can see it. And then I better get my aromatics. Oh, I really missed. I'm using this. So yeah, get cooking. So I've got my basting sauce ready. Smells really, really good. Really simple, just butter, garlic, rosemary, and soy sauce. And I'm just gonna put that to the side because we still have another 12.5 minutes until I have to baste. So I'm gonna start working on my stuffing. But the craziest / funniest thing just happened. Not funny, but these teenage kids just drove by and I heard a and yeah, right around the corner. They got into this accident. Idiots. All right, let's start on the stuffing. Sorry it's like louder because I had to turn on the fan. It's getting a little stuffy in here, but we're gonna get started. All right, we're in the panic zone where I have to baste the turkey every 10 to 15 minutes as well as flip it every 30 minutes. So I have to write that down because I'm gonna forget because I'm taking it out every 10 minutes, but I have to flip it every 30 minutes. All right, I'm cooking my aromatics for my stuffing right now. So these are okay. I'm doing a calm thing while doing the crazy thing. All right, anyways. So I just use stovetop stuffing. I follow a recipe I saw on YouTube one time, and it wasn't even like a recipe, it was like a challenge I followed. And it looked really good, so that's what I did last year, and that's what I'm doing this year. And it looks like a lot, but my family loves stuffing, so this should be fine. I'll show you what I'm doing in a second. Alright, so I'm just mixing it right now, and then I'm going to take the stock and put it in a second to get a better texture. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to marry everything together because I just dumped everything in here. It's currently 10:45. Everyone's coming over at 2. And after this, all I have to do is make the greens, and that should be it. Let's add some stock in right now. This is from last night. If you remember, I made this last night. So, okay, there's my stuffing. I don't know if you could really see anything. I kind of moved it over. My stove is disgusting. Please ignore that. It tastes amazing, so I'm just gonna cover it up, put it away, and heat it back up once it gets closer to when everyone's gonna arrive. I have plenty of stock left, so things are looking good. I'm just gonna clean up, doing the thing, clean as you go, wash the dishes, clean. So we're gonna do that. I just realized I forgot to film everything. Ew, I forgot to film everything. And anyways, this is the latest update. Took the turkey out. It's looking good. So I'm gonna let it rest for an hour before getting into it. Got my Brussels sprouts out, but currently I put the ham back into the oven so that it can get up to like a decent temp, and then I could let it also sit and rest. Well, then I'll put the Brussels sprouts in. I do need to cook the green beans. Took out my mashed potatoes so it can kind of get to room temp or something before I heat that up. Got the wok ready for the green beans. I need to do the dishes. I cleaned up a little bit, and that's pretty much it. We are good on time because everyone's gonna come around 2 o'clock. It is 12:10, so by the time the turkey's ready to be cut, it'll be 1 o'clock, and that's plenty of time because I get nervous about cutting the turkey, but then I also have to cut the ham, so it's like perfect because then once everything's ready, if I can get everything ready about 1 o'clock, then we have time to actually like decorate. I don't know, I guess have the place ready. So of course I completely forget to record everything else, but I got everything out on the table and it's ready to go. And we've got the Brussels sprouts, which came out really great, then the green beans, and I also made some gravy to go with the turkey. I also torched the sugar on top of the creme brulee. It's next to the pumpkin pie. We've got some wine glasses out, and yeah, it's all good to go. And that was my Thanksgiving. I hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, whatever it is, follow me on Instagram, and yeah,